This week, our last episode from South by Southwest Interactive, featuring Jay Adelson and Richard Garriott. This episode of Scam School brought to you by those insidious wizards at Netflix. Welcome to the show that's your dedicated wingman, Scam School, the only show dedicated to social engineering at the bar and on the street. I'm your host, Brian Brushwood, and we bring to you our final and my favorite moments from South by Southwest Interactive in 2009 in Austin, Texas. Some of my favorite moments involve sitting down with Digg co-founder Jay Adelson and supreme badass and second-generation astronaut Richard Garriott. Mr. Richard Garriott, and actually right here at the bar for Scam School, this is awesome. So you never tried the original smoke trick from the very first episode?
I don't think so. It does not ring a bell.
You don't even, okay, this is good.
Yeah.
So you don't even know what it is. This doesn't always work. When it does work, it's pretty kick-ass. This is the stupidest thing. All right, so as we taught, so when you strike it towards your face, if you inhale whatever that poison is, it'll burn a little bit, but then when you release it real slow, and smoke will come out.
And so here's what's funny about that. Since you did it twice, I did not at all have a clue on the first time through.
But the second time.
Yeah. Second time, I at least thought, well, there's got to be something to that. But there still was no smoke. And it must convert. There must be something convert.
Right. What's happening is when you get that initial surplus flash, you got.
Oh, I see. This is billow.
Well, that's a little bit of smoke, but what's really happening is that sulfur will combine with the water vapor in your lungs and actually create the smoke.
Something really toxic in your lungs.
I'm not saying it's the healthiest thing in the world, but I am saying.
And you inhale this in your nose, right?
Yes, I am saying you're chicken if you don't try it.
Yeah. Well, I'm not chicken.
Yeah, this dude went to space, dude.
So.
Cancer, whatever.
And you do it towards you.
Towards you, and make sure, like, you want to bend over and up towards your face, and inhale.
Like you're examining the box.
Right, exactly.
Is this close enough right here?
That's pretty good. All right, go for it. There it is. Yeah. Release it slow. Slow. You blew it out. You lost all your smoke when you blew it out.
Oh, no, I just made a little teeny pull. Give me another match.
You want to shake it out. Try it again with that shake it out. All right, we got.
Wow, that is really toxic, by the way. That is shockingly toxic.
That's what we should call it. Shockingly toxic. That's good. All right, do it again.
Now that I know what I'm in for.
You can prepare yourself.
Yeah.
Close.
Oh yeah, I'm just preparing.
No, get ready for the pain. Shake it out. Slow. Release it slow.
That is still a mighty harsh inhale. That will take some practice.
That was
awesome.
Now, before we go too far, I want to thank the people who make Scam School possible. This week, for your graduate level course in Netflix scamology, we have two announcements. First off, if you dug my recommendation of The Spanish Prisoner, but you weren't able to get it, it's now available for instant download on Netflix, so head on over there and check it out. Second of all, I have a new recommendation for you. House of Games, the 1987 directorial debut of David Mamet. It stars Joe Mantegna and Ricky Jay, because apparently it's a law that Ricky Jay has to appear in all Con movies. He was even in The Brothers Bloom. You're really going to dig this one. It's brilliantly written, has a killer ending, and best of all, it's available on Netflix. If you don't have Netflix, though, I want you to head on over to www.netflix.com/scamschool to sign up for a 2-week, no-risk free trial. Don't forget to put those wwws at the beginning. They're just as important as the Scam School at the end to make sure we get credit. Jay Adelson, Digg.com. Good to have you here, man. How about at my old backyard right here in Austin, Texas? So we were just talking about Scam School episodes, and you were saying your favorite was?
Well, definitely the Mimic one, I think.
The Mirror.
Yeah, the Mirror. The Mirror's a good one.
And you were saying you got your wife.
I got my wife on that more than once.
But now, would you say you could possibly get her again this time?
I would need to know something new.
See, indeed. Okay, so I want you to imagine that you're the missus.
Okay.
You're totally wise to how the mirror one works, right?
Okay, yeah.
We're going to do it again. You ready? Here we go. So we'll do this. Already off to a bad start. Mirror image. There we go. All right, there we go. There we go. El Minoku. All right, still going. Aha! You see? So if you know exactly, so you know, take a bigger mouthful, let half of it out, and then they're like, haha, I got you, and then you get them again.
You got me on that one.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's one in the bank.
Absolutely.
All right.
That one will win me a drink.
All right. Did you ever try any of the matcha ones? Did you ever try like the smoke or the?
I'm kind of afraid to inhale the smoke stuff.
Really? You think there's something bad about it?
There might be something poisonous.
So this is the story of tribal warfare in the deck of cards.
Tribal war.
Tribal warfare. The cards do not get along. Everyone thinks they do, they do not. So you have, in this case, you have the jungle of cards, and you have the 3 indigenous peace-loving aces, and you've got the carnivorous, card-eating cannibal kings, right? Once upon a time, Jay. This is so corny, dude. It's got the puns and everything. Once upon a time, the kings decided they were very hungry and they were going to grab themselves a bite to eat. So they made a list of aces they were going to eat. First ace on their list of aces was a unique ace. Jay, do you know how to catch a unique ace?
How do you catch a unique ace?
Unique up on them. Unique. And they grabbed the first ace, the unique ace. Help me! And he ate the ace. Gobbled them up whole, rolled in their back, they scratched their bellies, and they burnt. And of course, no trace of the first ace is ever found. Second ace, they head out to. This one is a tame ace. Jay, do you know how to catch a tame ace?
How? You sneak up on it.
The tame way, unique up on. Unique. And they grab the second ace, the tame ace. Help me! They roll over their backs, they scratch their bellies, and they burp. And of course, no trace of the second ace, the tame ace, is ever found. So the kings begin to jump off atop each other in a feeding frenzy, trying to get at the cards, right?
Okay.
So finally, they head out for the third and final ace. This one,
How does he sneak up on it?
it's a blind ace. Poor thing didn't see it coming, right? So they got the blind ace. They gobble them up all. They gobble them up, they would scratch their bellies, they burp, and of course, there was no trace of the blind ace. Now, you may be wondering, the kings have had 3 entire aces. That's a lot of food. So they decide it's time to lay down, take a nap, and let their meal digest. They find themselves ravenously hungry and go straight back to the jungle, only to discover they've eaten all the aces. So the kings begin to cannibalize themselves. It starts with the king of clubs. He gets pounced upon by the king of diamonds, who leaves no trace behind. King of diamonds, being a very tidy eater, leaves no trace behind. The king of diamonds is pounced upon by the king of hearts, who also leaves no trace behind. And you may be wondering what happens to the kings, what happens to the aces, and the answer is if you cut open the belly of the king of spades, inside of him you find not only the 4 original kings, but in their bellies you find the 3 original aces. God!
So in space, one of the parts about my travel in space is not only was I able to do that remote mind control,
Right.
but me and Greg Chemetov, another NASA astronaut, we actually proved that you can do telekinesis while you're in microgravity. You can move things with your mind. You can't do it here on the ground because gravity's too strong.
Of course.
But with the skills that we learned up there,
Yes.
we both have discovered that when we get back down here to the ground, we still have some really amazing skills.
All right, let me say something real quick.
Yeah.
I totally freaking believe you. That's how amazing it is to say that you went to space. Is if you told me you had heat vision, I believe that too. But I totally believe that you have telekinesis.
Right. And And so just like you taught me mind control,
Right.
I can do mind reading after that. And here's a little demonstration. So it's just a die.
Right.
A little box. It looks a lot like a box you're familiar with.
Can I check out the die?
Hey, check out the box.
All right, because I know, like,
You know,
yeah, because you know the secret is the opposite
It's
sides
not for
should
magnets or
they should
whatever
add
else
the
might be.
7. Yeah, okay, got it.
so now what I want you to do is I will avert my eyes. I want you to put that die in that box and put the lid on it. And you can do anything else. You can put your cards on it. I don't care. Just cover the box.
All right.
Bury it.
All right.
And I'm gonna avert it.
We look that way. He's not looking. Pick whatever number I want.
Put
Right?
whatever number you want. Put it to the top.
All right, and then cover it up.
Cover it up.
All right, and close the box, right?
Close the box.
All right. I'm gonna make like a fort.
Got it?
There's no way you'll be. All right. Got it. Done.
Okay. So now what I want you to do is I just want you to. You know what you picked, right? You know, right?
I'm getting a little bit worried about where this is headed. Yes, I know what I picked.
Okay. So I want you to just say the numbers 1 through 6 slowly,
Out loud.
out loud.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I already know what you were picking. You selected the number 6 to be on top of that die.
The freak, dude.
All it takes is a little bit of subtle bit of facial reading, but the mental wavelength helps transmit across. Number 7, am I right?
Well, why don't we find out? That is alien wizardry. That's a good one.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Richard Garriott. That's a great one, dude.
Huge thanks both to Richard and Jay for slumming with us at Scam School. Nothing better than sitting down and having a few beers with your freaking heroes. If you have comments on this episode, post them at the boards at revision3.com/scamschool. If you want to suggest your favorite bar scam, write me directly at brian@revision3.com. You can get updates on future episodes at twitter.com/scamschool and follow my goofy adventures all over the United States at twitter.com/schwood. Next week, we'll be getting back to our environmental theme by learning how to refill ink cartridges using used coffee grounds. But until then, I hear the siren song of the bar calling.